Ever wonder what it takes to be a Navy SEAL? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the world of extreme fitness and the toughest military training on the planet. Welcome to Hell Week, the infamous training regimen that holds the key to becoming a member of the United States Navy's elite special forces. Hell Week is as intense as it sounds, folks. It's a grueling 7-day test of physical and mental fortitude, where candidates are pushed to their absolute limits. Picture this: a non-stop barrage of extreme activities, from running and swimming to rowing and diving, climbing, jumping, and a whole lot of push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. Oh, and did we mention this all happens with minimal sleep, food, or water, and often in harsh weather conditions? But it's not just about the physical challenge. The mental aspect is just as intense. The instructors are relentless, shouting, pushing, trying to provoke you into quitting. It's a test of sheer willpower, and only a quarter of those who start Hell Week make it to the end. Talk about a survival of the fittest. So what's the plan for today? Well, we're going to attempt to replicate a slice of this formidable training. We'll be hitting a local beach for a 10-kilometer run, carrying a log of wood between us. Then we'll brave the icy water for a 5-kilometer swim, followed by a series of physical exercises. To top it all off, we'll face a mental endurance test, lying in the sand as cold water is thrown at us while we answer grueling questions. And we're going to try to do all of this within a 4-hour window. Sounds intense, doesn't it? But that's the point. We want to get a taste of what it's like to walk in the boots of a Navy SEAL, to understand the level of physical and mental resilience it takes. So, do you think we can make it through? Stick around to find out. We're here at the beach, ready to start our own Hell Week challenge. Our hearts are pounding in our chests as the salty sea air fills our lungs. The sun is just starting to rise, casting a beautiful but ominous glow on the water's edge. We can't help but feel a mixture of excitement and dread as we prepare to embark on this journey. The first part of our challenge is the 10-kilometer run along the beach. The sand is cool beneath our feet, giving way with every step we take. The log we're carrying between us feels heavy, its rough bark digging into our hands. We're running at a steady pace, our breaths coming out in sync. The salty air is invigorating, but as we continue, our muscles start to burn and our lungs ache for air. The log seems to get heavier with each passing minute, yet we push on, knowing that this is just the beginning. Next is the 5-kilometer swim. The water is icy cold, sending shivers down our spine. We're wearing life jackets and fins, but they do little to ease the chill. As we start to swim, the cold slowly seeps into our bones. The water is choppy, making it hard to keep a steady rhythm. Our arms and legs are burning from the effort, but we keep going, propelled by sheer determination. Once we're out of the water, we start on the physical exercises. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats. Our muscles are already tired from the run and swim, and these exercises push them to their limits. Our arms shake as we lower ourselves for each push-up. Our abs burn with every sit-up, and our legs feel like jelly as we rise from each squat. Sweat is pouring down our faces, mixing with the salt water still clinging to our skin. We're gasping for breath, but we press on, driven by a desire to complete this challenge. Finally, we reach the mental resistance test. We're lying face up in the sand, our arms and legs spread wide. Cold water is being thrown at us, making us shiver uncontrollably. We're asked difficult questions, testing our mental agility. Our minds feel foggy from exhaustion, making it hard to think clearly, but we try our best to answer, all the while battling the urge to close our eyes and succumb to the fatigue. And just like that, we've reached the end of our challenge. Or have we? The truth is, this is just a taste of what real Hell Week is like. We've only done a fraction of what Navy SEALs have to endure, and we're already at our limits. Our bodies are aching, our clothes are soaked, and we're so tired we can barely stand. But despite all this, there's a sense of accomplishment. We've pushed ourselves to our limits and lived to tell the tale. And isn't that what Hell Week is all about? So, we've completed our challenge, but how did we really do? As we stand here, in the aftermath of our self-imposed Hell Week, we are equal parts exhausted and exhilarated. Our bodies are drenched, our muscles are trembling, and our stomachs are churning. We successfully tackled the run, the swim, and the physical exercises, but the ultimate test of mental endurance proved too much for us. The final trial, which had us lying in the sand while being doused with cold water and fielding difficult questions, was our breaking point. In the end, we succumbed to the siren call of sleep, only to be jolted awake by the icy shock of a bucket of water and the shrill blast of a whistle. It's clear now we've fallen short in our attempt to emulate the rigorous training of the Navy SEALs. We may have pushed our bodies to their limits, but the mental strength required is on a level that we simply couldn't reach. The physical exhaustion was expected, but the mental fatigue was a curveball we didn't see coming. It's one thing to run, swim, and do push-ups until your muscles scream for mercy. It's quite another to maintain focus and mental clarity when your body is at its breaking point. The contrast was stark and revealing. It's not just about physical strength or stamina, it's about the power of the mind and the will to keep going, no matter how insurmountable the odds may seem. So yes, we failed in our attempt. But does that mean we've lost? Not at all. Failure is just another stepping stone to understanding, a chance to learn and grow. We've learned that the training of the Navy SEALs is not just about physical prowess, but mental toughness. We've gained a newfound respect for these elite warriors and the grueling process they endure to earn their trident. We may not have passed, but we certainly learned a lot. The toughest military training in the world is aptly named. It truly is a week of hell. But it's also a testament to the human spirit, to the power of perseverance, and to the incredible strength that lies within us all. Now that we've been through it, what did we learn from our Hell Week challenge? Quite a lot, actually. We've learned that the world's toughest military training is not a walk in the park. It takes more than just physical strength. It demands endurance, indomitable willpower, and unwavering discipline. The kind of grit that only a select few possess. We've also learned that extreme fitness isn't for everyone. It's a high-risk pursuit that can put your health and well-being on the line. So if you're thinking about pushing your limits, make sure you're doing it in a healthy, safe, and sustainable way. Consult with a professional before attempting anything extreme. In our Hell Week challenge, we fell short, but we've come out of it with a newfound respect for those who make it through the real thing. So next time you think about trying something extreme, remember our experience and think twice. We hope you enjoyed joining us on this extreme adventure. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? We've felt the burn, pushed our limits, and learned valuable lessons along the way. It's a testament to the extraordinary strength, resistance, will, and discipline of the Navy SEALs. Remember, extreme fitness isn't for everyone. Always consult with a professional before attempting anything that could potentially be dangerous. Let's challenge ourselves, but let's also remember to stay safe and have fun. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on our future adventures. We'd love to hear from you too. What other extreme challenges would you like us to tackle? Leave your suggestions in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe and remember to challenge yourself, but always within your limits.